April 1940. None of us suspected that the Germans would turn their sights toward us. We were Norway. We were neutral. We were safe.
Go to the Svenssons, make sure that they get enough shelter.
The son is dead! Pastor, I'm getting something. Come on.
What is it, Peter?
King Haakon and the Parliament.
Yes.
They fled to Sweden. They abandoned us.
Our rulers had fled, and our people were left to face the Nazi occupation, alone and unprotected. But some refused to bow their knee to the German invaders. Some chose to fight. Some chose to hide. We chose to resist.
Hold on. I'm getting a new transmission. There's a British ship sailing into the fjord.
Right.
With supplies and ammunition for the resistance. They land at Tatar Island tonight.
All right. I need you and Ingrid to stay here while I go and make preparations for the rendezvous.
No, Pastor, we want to help you.
The best way that you can help me is to stay by the radio and alert me if there are any new transmissions.
Why doesn't he just trust us to do something important for once?
Perhaps he's seen you run too many times.
Ingrid,
Save your energy, Peter. She's not the enemy.
And how would I know? I'm never allowed out of this room. Every time something important is happening, I'm here to listen to a bunch of static.
Then why don't we go? You and I together. We know Tatra Island like the back of our hands, Peter. Why don't we go to help Otto and Dag and finally get into this fight?
Pastor Torvald.
I don't care what Pastor Torvald said. Not anymore. Those Nazi pigs took everything from me. But with all their guns and their bombs, they made a mistake. A fatal mistake. They left me alive. And now the only reason that I live is to see them all die. So stay here if you're afraid. But I'm going. And neither you nor Pastor Torvald can stop me.
I'm sure Torvald would be the last one to try and stop you.
What do you mean?
Haven't you figured it out by now? But where is your pastor friend with you in trouble, huh? Where is he now?
He's off making preparations for the raid.
Is he now? Well, I find it very convenient that you'll never actually know, seeing as how he's left you here to keep watch all night. You both know that someone is betraying the resistance. Someone with enough information to know when to strike next.
And you think that Pastor Torvald could be...
I don't know, Peter. I don't know. After all, your uncle is just an old huntsman. And Torvald's the leader of the Norwegian Resistance. Look, I'm only trying to warn you. Be watchful. Who is here when there's trouble? And who is conveniently absent? Keep your wits about you. Might just keep you alive.
So now what do you think?
I don't know what to think anymore. I remember a time when I just waited for someone to tell me what was right, what was wrong.
In case you haven't noticed, Peter, that time is over.
Ingrid,
But
since I can't stop you from going, will you do me one favor?
and what's that?
Try and keep up. I found the rendezvous point. It's just over the bridge. Otto and Dag are already there. We'll have to leave the torches, though. We cannot risk being seen.
How many guards?
There were only 2. But there's none by the wharf. Dag says it's been quiet all night.
Otto, no!
Dag! No! It's a trap!
But you can't just leave.
There's nothing we can do for them now. Come on, we have to get back and warn the others. Alright, we can't let them get... Ingrid? Ingrid!
Put your hands where I can see them. And turn around. Slowly. It's you. We didn't think you would come. Someone told the Germans about the raid. Otto and Dag. They never even had a chance. They... It was you.
Ingrid! Ingrid! Ingrid!
Peter.
Why did you come back?
Peter. He knows. He knows everything.
Who did you see, Ingrid? What?
Peter.
No. Abort! Abort the mission to Tatra Island! I repeat, abort the mission to Tatra Island!
Peter, what are you doing here? There are Germans everywhere! You're trying to get yourself killed!
Killed them! Who? Uncle, someone told them about the mission! Otto and Dag were ambushed! And Ingrid! Uncle, they're all dead! They're all dead!
Those filthy Germans.
No. No, it wasn't them. It was someone they knew. Ingrid, I saw her face. She knew who shot her. She tried to tell me. But she couldn't. Uncle, she couldn't tell me who shot her.
What did she say, Peter? What did she say?
She said he knows everything. Uncle, do you really think it can be Torvald?
Go hide over there.
Peter! Ingrid! Peter, I'm so glad you're safe.
And why wouldn't he be?
Pastor! Uncle, please put the gun down.
I'm sorry, Peter, but my gun stays where it is. Ask your pastor friend where he was tonight. Ask him.
Where were you? Why weren't you there at Tatra Island?
Peter, I can't tell
Did you know they'd be ambushed?
Peter, please. I know you're afraid right now, but I need you
Just
to...
tell me the truth. Where were you?
Nazi headquarters. But
See,
Peter...
I told you he was the rat.
Nazi headquarters.
I was at Nazi headquarters, but I was only there to try to create a diversion, to give Otto and Dag the time to make the rendezvous with the British. That was the plan.
Well, it didn't work.
I know. And that's why I came back here. To make sure that you and Ingrid were all right.
Ingrid is dead. Shot in cold blood. I guess you already knew that. Didn't you, Pastor?
How could you? How could you? They were only children. They trusted you.
What do you mean?
It's your uncle, Peter. He's the informant. He's the one who sent your friends to their deaths. He's the one who killed Ingrid.
Do you honestly think Peter is going to believe you now?
I do.
You think because you've told him a few Bible stories that he's supposed to think you're some kind of saint? Open your eyes, Peter! Open your eyes! He's trying to turn you against me! Uncle, please.
Peter, listen to me. I know you're facing a battle right now. For you, the lines are not clear. The camouflage is thick. But I must ask you to trust me and the God that I serve for truth.
Enough! Doesn't need any more of your counsel, Pastor.
Uncle, no! Uncle! Uncle, there must be a mistake! Uncle, there must be a reason!
No mistake, Peter. There are plenty of reasons. Norway's finished. But I'm not. Now, if you don't mind, I have a rendezvous of my own planned. Back away from the window, nephew. Back away! May I introduce to you Commandant Gerhard Flesch, leader of the Gestapo here in Trondheim. Heil, Commandant Flesch!
Treacherous fool! You will never succeed in this! What? Once headquarters learns that I have been kidnapped, there will be an entire garrison looking for me. And you!
What?
I'll have that gun now, Herr Whist. You might just say we were following orders, sir.
You see, Olaf, I've known for a while now that you were the informant. I just needed a way to beat you at your own game, as it were. And you provided just that. You brought the Commandant right into the hands of the Norwegian Resistance.
Very clever, Torvald. But you seem to have forgotten about one thing.
What is that?
Me. What are you going to do with me? You don't have the hunter's cold heart. I do. Torvald, are you willing to pull the trigger and kill me right here? That is the difference between you and I, Torvald. I am willing to do what is necessary. That is why I win. That is why I will always win.
I have no intention of harming you, Olaf.
So I'm free to go?
Free to go where I choose.
You are free to go.
I think I'll just go straight back to Gestapo headquarters and report all this then, huh?
I won't stop you.
You won't stop me. Because you know they won't believe my story.
I am quite certain of that.
Then I'll run from this place. You'll see, Torvald. And I'll make it. Do you hear me? I will make it!
Pastor, we can't just let him get away.
He is no longer of concern to us.
You don't know my uncle. He will never stop hunting us. He will never stop until he gets his revenge.
For once in your life, Peter, choose to let faith light your path instead of fear blinding your eyes. We have won. God has done what we could never do. Can't you see that? God has shown me that tonight, Olaf's reign of terror is over.
Over? The Commandant has been kidnapped. And in just a few short hours, the Gestapo will be everywhere, searching for any trace of him. And you think it's over? Because you've let my uncle go, it has only begun.
You think I am the fool, and that he is free. But how far do you think he will get? How long will he enjoy this newfound freedom, huh? How long? When he just drove away in the Commandant's personal car.